interesting. Okay. I'm trying this new thing out, and by default, it keeps saying the chat is ready to display messages, so... Who knows? Alright, let's go get Astarion. Astarion.
Hurry! There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There.
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I'm not an idiot. They took you too. I saw it during... And to think. I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
Of course Gale disapproves.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Okay, but this is what's interesting. I think because I'm a drow, it doesn't give me a dialogue option, because usually when I play other species and even other fighter ranger classes, it gives me a Baldurin option. But I think because I'm a drow, it assumes I'm not.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Hey Xander, what's up, bud?
Turn us into... Of course! Although, it hasn't happened yet. Well, yes, of course. But first things first... You know, and anyone, all right.
Alright.
What a day.
Let's level up that guy. Yeah, we'll keep him as a rogue. I'm just thinking if there is something else I could probably make him into, but rogue is fine. Let's see here. He's got all his stuff. He is proficient with that, so he's got a dagger. Off. Let's see here. Let's do another short sword. Yeah, because you can do both of those.
Wits and blades always sharp.
The Shadow Heart. 2 to 7 still good. She's not proficient with martial or short swords. And scimitars, yeah. Okay.
All's
Alright.
well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Druids don't? I thought my druid did. But maybe it's because I was a fighter. Druid multi-class, maybe that's why. It's weird that druids not. I mean, I get like druids tend to be out in the nature and everything, but you can make the case that druids can be. I don't know. It seems like, you know, all this is kind of set on the idea that your characters would be connected to Baldur's Gate somehow. So, you know. You started yet another new game and no kobolds to be seen. Yes, Sam. This is my Drizzt run. I'm waiting for patch 8 to come out so I can do Path of the Giant, so we can do Navark. But I like the mods. Sometimes I think at some point I just need to check the mods and figure out which ones I really want to use, because sometimes it kind of gets a little boring when you like OP yourself and you go through level 1 or Act 1 and Act 2, because you're just pretty much unstoppable. Like, I don't even need any companions. I could just do like me and one other person and take out everybody. So, but yeah, I started a new one, but no mods. Doing a Drizzt run here. Let's see here with Gale. What did I want to do with Gale here? Swap. Go ahead and move this over here. Yeah, because I think Gale's armor class is not great. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get him. Give him a little bit of the boom. So that'll be good.
A long way from Waterdeep.
And I don't think there's anything else I want to have him on. Nope. And then Starion. Let's see. Over there, move that over there. Let's go ahead and just swap that there. See, this one is Piercing Strike. Alright, so let me go ahead and put all the archery moves over here. Okay. And then we'll do sneak attack over here. Cool. Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
You should play on PC. I do have PS5. It's like using controller. I mean, I don't think it's that much. I don't know. Like, I don't do PC gaming, so I don't think it's that much different. Other than, you know, the controller, I have to like hold down some buttons. So like when I'm doing the, let's see here. Like if I'm holding it down, well, what's one that I have to hold down? I thought there was something I had to hold down, but maybe not.
I don't need any attention right now.
No. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe I don't have any that I need to hold down, actually. So, yeah, I don't think it's that much different. Other than I can't, like, drag and drop things. I know that's a main difference from PC gaming. It's not something I can drag and drop, so I just have to, like, move things around individually. So, I got a Dirge playthrough started. I don't know when I'll actually play that one, because I kind of want to do this Drizzt one first. It's probably going to be Drizzt, and then when patch 8 comes out, I'm going to do my Barbarian Path of the Giant, and then after that I'll probably do my Dark Urge run.
Still alive.
So, okay, let me change some things here. Da, da, da. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. And then I will... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move that one there. So I'll put that one there. I guess I'll leave that be for now. Maybe. Actually, let me go ahead and put that there. That there. That there. Just do that for now, actually. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay. So we know that we have those guys there. So what I need to do is have him jump up here.
Wicked little beasts.
Thanks!
They'll down you in one strike.
Ugh. Well, Gale. Let's see here. Let me do this. Let's just see how this goes. Boom, critical hit. Oh, is that guy dead? Sweet. Okay. Now, the question is... I don't have advantage on that target.
To the shadows.
Let me see if I can... I'm gonna do, I know I'll be blinded, but at least I'll be heavily obscured here. I know. Oh, poor me. Okay, and then... Did I not hide already? I thought I did. Oh well. Haha! Don't be so bitter, Sam. You enjoyed it. Alright, so let's go ahead and boom! And then 1 to 4, 4 to 9. Let's go ahead and try to get this guy out of the way. Boom. Alright, and then everybody else can take care of that last. Ooh, here we go. Potion of speed? Yes, please. Okay. And then... Oh, it's immune to be blinded. I'm such an idiot! Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, forgot to... You know what? I know I switched these. I think it just doesn't do a good job of saving them. I think is probably what's going on. Okay. Let's go ahead and give it the old Sacred Flame. There you go. Gale can drink a potion. That's fine. And then, can I push still? Yeah, let's go ahead and push that mofo. There we go.
Swords meet sorcery.
Let's go ahead and end concentration. I'll go ahead and have Gale just do that real quick. And then sneak attack.
Quite well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Ha 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 ha. I'm not sure how Astarion had sneak attack on that. Is it because if he's within 5 feet, he doesn't need it? I thought it was if an ally's in it because it's like a distraction thing.
Let's get going.
Come on. Okay, sneak attack. If you have advantage against it, if you have an ally within 1.5 meters, so that's probably what it is. I think somebody was already within range. Not very close, but they were close enough. And you don't have disadvantage. Yeah, so that's probably what it was. Nice.
Looking ahead.
Okay. Is this new? I feel like that was not there before. Well, maybe it was. I just didn't. Maybe I just don't remember it. I don't know. Da-da. Let's give the old rapier to Astarion, right? Oh, sorry. Is this not a... it's not a light weapon, that's why. That would be why. Okay, well. We'll just keep him with short swords then. Dual attacks off. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Excuse me, sorry. Alright, now let's go and check out this stuff up here. Basic poison. I'm so basic. Da-da-da. I could sit in this chair? Nice. Okay. I don't think... Oh. I forgot. This... what was it that this makes you... Oh, yeah. Psychic resistance. That's right. Okay. And I think this lasts until long rest. Yeah, I might. Because I don't think I've done any short rests yet. I might go ahead and just take that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. No problemo. And then everybody's already back at full health, so that's good.
Don't give me trouble now.
Does Gale still have...
And you shall find me.
Yeah, he still does. That's what I thought.
Let's move.
Okay.
Can't give up now.
So if I put this on... That doesn't affect anything. Let's see here. Hide. Yeah. Now once I get cloak, I'm going to dye it green. Come here, little fella. I don't think I have any speak to animals. Two weapon fighting rules. Do both weapons have to be light or just the offhand? That's a good question. Let me go to D&D Beyond here real quick and look it up. Are you talking about 2014 rules or 2024? Because I have the 2024 Player's Handbook I could look up. But 2014, which is what this is based off of. 2024? Okay, let me look it up. I think it is I think it's considered a feat, correct? It's one of the fighting style feats, I think. Two weapon fighting. When you make an extra attack as a result of using a weapon that has a light property, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of that attack if you aren't already adding to the damage. So that would be the offhand one. But I feel like there's another thing. Let me... Yeah, because technically I don't know if Baldur's Gate 3 follows that same rule, because I know they made some changes with D&D rules. Let me look up. Actually, let me look up my 2024 character I have. That's in Ranger, and you should have two weapon fighting. Hunter's Mark that he always has prepared. Oh wait, my Ranger does not have two weapon fighting. I forgot they don't get that. That's interesting. Let's go to my Barbarian 2024. They should have two weapon fighting as an option. Okay, yeah. When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make one extra attack as a bonus later on the same turn. That extra attack must be with a different light weapon. Yeah. And I think that's how it's said in 2014 as well too. Now that's just for extra damage. Right, yeah. I just couldn't, I wish they had something, like a different name for it. Like, I get why they have the same name, but that's why I couldn't remember the verbiage, like if it was the fighting style or if it was somewhere else. And I can't remember where it was 2024, but looking at D&D Beyond, it does explicitly say when you make an attack with a light weapon. So both of them do have to be light. So that, I think Baldur's Gate 3 was correct in that and how they're doing it. So for boots, keep thinking about a two-weapon Nick build. Yeah, because if you do the master properties, then essentially what you can do is you can get two attacks on an attack action if they're both light, right? And one of them has the Nick property. And then once you get to extra attack, then you pretty much get 1, 2, 3, and then I think there's some other feat that allows you to use a bonus action to attack again. So yeah, it's a very popular thing. And I know there's some other action surge. I know becomes a whole then you get to attack again, blah blah blah. I mean, you can still only use the Nick property once per turn, I think is how it's said, if I remember correctly. With the way it's phrased. But yeah, so they both had to be light. So I think you can still use a bonus action attack. Yes, if you have it. That's the thing, is that the way that Nick is explicitly stated. Do I have it in here? Probably not with my barbarian, but let me go back into my ranger, because I know my ranger has the nick. Yeah, when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. This extra attack can only be made once per turn. So, yeah, so it's one of those things where you can't use your bonus action with that same one, because what you're doing is you're making it as part of the attack action at that point. So, because it says instead of as a bonus action. So it's not that you get to do it for both. But if you have like some sort of feature or something like that, that allows you to do like a bonus action attack that has nothing to do with that, then you can. So I know this is something that like I've seen people like how to explain it very, very succinctly to kind of help people make sense of like how to follow through that order of operations, basically. So, but I know there's like another feat or something like that that allows you to attack as a bonus action, but basically what it does is if you use nick property, it allows you to use a bonus action for something else instead, basically. So, but yeah, because it does for 2024 at least, it explicitly says you can use it as part of your attack action instead of bonus action. So, yes, exactly. Yeah, so for paladins, Dex-based paladin, Dexidin, or whatever they call it. Yeah, it's important to kind of know how that works for that. So with the smites, yeah, because with the smites, it takes a bonus action to cast that, right? I think regular smite it doesn't, but the other smites do. Is that right? Okay, do I want to do animal handling? Yeah, let's go ahead and do animal handling. Boom, 21. Here we go.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
I mean, I guess I could talk to it.
The boar shuffles its trotters.
I mean, it was never going to like come up to me. It never does. All right, and then over here's where we want to go. Oh, regular counts as a bonus action now too. Okay, I couldn't remember. I knew they changed it to it counting as a spell slot. I didn't know if there's anything else they changed with it as well too. So I couldn't remember if regular smite counts as a bonus action to cast it as well. So. Yeah, because 2014 rules, it was just like something you just had to expend a spell slot, but like that was just something you could add on to it, right? Like you didn't have to use a bonus action for it.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Oh yes, not enough strength. Oh no. Does Shadowheart have enough strength? I mean, come on, people, get out of my way here. I mean, it doesn't say it's too heavy. Target is too far. Well, how do I move it then? There we go. Look at that.
Still breathing. Despite
Thank you, Shadowheart. Da-da-da. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember. I never really played Paladin, and only skimmed through it, so I couldn't remember like all the differences with it. So, gosh, man, I got a bunch of potion speed. Okay, let me go ahead and divvy up the potion speeds here, because now I got enough for everybody. Split. Okay, so let's give that to Gale. Give that to Astarion, and then give that to Shadowheart. And I think everybody except for Gale, because he had to take one. Let's see here. 7, 12. Okay. So everybody's going to get 3 then here. Alright, so Gale's going to get 2. And Starion and Shadowheart will each get 1. And then Shadowheart. Alright, so now everybody has 3. Yep. Okay. And then anything else? Ooh, am I proficient in shields? I can't ever remember. Yep, I am. Don't know if I want to do shield yet because my armor class is not bad right now. Excuse me. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do some alchemy. I don't have enough of that. Okay. Alright. Now don't wimp out on me, Gale. There you go. Sorry, it's about to sneeze. Is there anything of importance up here? I don't think so. This is where we met Astarion. Too bad you can't just take their robe, because I'm sure it's magical. Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's go up here. I already did the goblins. Nope. Yoink. Perfect. Okay. Oh, excuse me, man. I was about to sneeze. There's a shovel. I
hear shouting up ahead.
I don't want to go up there just yet.
We should check it out, but be careful.
I guess we can be careful. Okay. I will have Gale and Astarion go one way. You two can go up this hill. I'm not gonna get too close. I'm gonna get like right about, I think we get right about here before it triggers anything. Yeah, as long as Gale doesn't do anything stupid.
I would have wished to live in more interesting times.
Gale's an idiot. Okay. Alright, then Shadowheart and I will sneak around over here. Please, please let us in.
Open the bloody gate!
Yeah.
Gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
Oh no!
By the 9 hells! Open the gates!
Oh no!
Get him!
Poor cannon. Those goblins are gonna get it.
Form a line!
Effing Aridin, such a jackass.
Provoke the blade
Ugh.
and suffer its sting.
All right, dude. I guess. There we go. Oh, nice. Got in there just in time for that. Ha! Oh, that hurt a little bit. All right, let's see here. Da-da-da. Hold on here. Okay, so Gale should still be able to hit them with the firebolt here.
All right.
Damn. Oh well. Alright, have him go over here and then try to hide. Ah! Oh well.
Comes easy these days.
That's alright. Let's see. So that there. And then... Oh, not enough movement! Damn. That's not smart of me. How many turns is this? 3 turns. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Make that guy lacerate.
Into the chase.
And that's it. Okay.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Oh. Alright, let's see here. Fireball the shit out of this guy. Ah, I missed. Of course Gale missed. Gale is just worthless sometimes. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see here. This is how Gale come over here. And just have him go there.
Onward.
Alright, then let's have her cast Guiding Bolt on that guy. Yes! Good job, Shadowheart. And then... Da-da-da-da-da. For you. Okay. Yeah, let's save her levels 1 spell for now. That's good. Now my Drizzt. There's mouse when you need. Drizzt is doing okay. No worries. If Aridin gets killed, I'm not going to be too heartbroken by that either. That's what Brazo will do. Dun, 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 dun. Shield, yep. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we're going to... Alright. Path is interrupted. Must have advantage on this person. And I guess that makes sense. Okay. Piercing strike. It's not a bad idea. Not enough movement. Oh wait, is this oh, that's melee. Gosh, I was an idiot. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let me swap this here, so that way I know that's all archery. Hamstring shot. If I can get it on him. I mean, he's not going to move a whole lot, but... Ah, and he's saved, too. Alright, let's try to have him hide again. Perfect, there you go. Alright, let's get this guy. Yes! Second wind! For the absolute! And now I got gloves of power. Yeah, let me go ahead and help here. Oh, I forgot I have I still have my potion of speed in effect. Okay. I mean we were talking about this in Discord server, how we could totally do that. Now, the only issue is, then we wouldn't have a whole lot of spellcasters. So, right? Like I know if we did Ranger, like we would have spellcasting, but they wouldn't be as high as like a full-on spellcaster. Because then Canterbury is a Ranger, right? Bruner's a fighter, Wolfgar's a barbarian, but it would still be a lot of fun to do. You just have to be a lot more strategic about it if you recreate that party. All right, let's just keep on keeping on. You did, and then we'll just have them kind of come over here, I guess. That's true. You don't have to do like the exact one, right? But she in the novel, she's not a full-on spellcaster, right? Fighter archer. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because she's an arcane archer. That's right. That's right. Okay. Let me turn my microphone down because I think I'm seeing it's coming through hot. So let me go ahead and scotch it. Turn it down a scotch. About negative 3.5. That should be better. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Then turns into a fire wizard in the books. Oh, she does. See, I haven't been able to read all the books yet. I have it on my to-read pile. I got the books. I just still need to start reading them. I've just been kind of reading stories about them, kind of read like summaries about them. I have not had a chance to start reading the books. That's something I'm going to be doing once I get done reading. I got the 2024 books I'm reading. So I'm almost done with the Dungeon Master's Guide. Then I'm going to read the Monster Manual. And then I'll probably start reading that, as well as some other TTRPG books that I've been putting off for a while. So, okay, so let's go ahead and be done with Gale there.
Onward.
And then let's go ahead. If we put it there. Boom. And then yeah, everyone's doing good right now, so we could stay like that. So because Wizards, he has a magic bow. There are 50 books. Yeah, I know. I know there's a lot of books. I'm like starting from the beginning. Because I do want to read them. Like, I find the characters, like, I really love Forgotten Realms. I find the characters, like, you know, because they're very popular, I find them very fascinating as well, too. You know, what's funny is actually, I don't know if this is the same bow that she had or not, but I was just reading in the DMG, the energy bow, right? Which is pretty cool. I think it's a really cool magic item to have there. So if you haven't read it, check it out because it's really cool. I really like what you can do with that. So, and I think it's at a pretty high level too, if I remember correctly. It is at very rare. So not as high as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I guess very rare actually checks out for that one. Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So now I can do sneak attack on that effer.
Delicious.
Ugh. Do I not have sneak attack now on that guy? Nope. Damn. Oh well. Well. No biggie. Because now I can just go up and try to attack the guy. Oh, I don't have enough movement. That's alright. Let's just do what he does best and... Whoa, what? No, I wasn't trying. Ah, damn it. Oh well.
Choice but to keep going.
Okay. I do have advantage here, so go ahead and kill that guy. Mouse is Dritz's mom, Zag's his dad, Braza is Dritz's sister. Okay, that's all good to know. I knew Malice was Dritz's mom. I remember reading that before, but I don't think I knew about Zag or Braza. A bow that shoots +5 arrows. Also, destroyed magic shield. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, energy bow is a little bit different. I'll read it to you real quick if you're interested in it. But long story short, it pretty much gets a +1 to attack rolls and damage. It's magical arrows. So you never like run out of them. And then it can have the additional properties, Arrow of Restraint, which you can restrain if it hits, you can they can make a strength saving throw and they fail, they get the restrain condition for a minute. Or you can do Arrow Transport where you can hit a target that's willing, that's 60 feet of yourself within 60 feet of yourself, and you can hit a willing, medium, or smaller creature, or an object that's not being worn or carried, and then you use a magic action to pretty much teleport it within 10 feet of you. And it has to be, like, if it's an object, it has to be, like, inside a 5 foot cube, or cube. Or you can do Energy Ladder, where you can use a magic action to loose a flurry of energy arrows from the weapon at a wall up to 60 feet away from yourself, and then the arrows become glowing rings that stick out of the wall and forms a magical ladder that goes up to 60 feet. It lasts for a minute. So it has those additional properties, but it's also like a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and you pretty much don't ever like lose ammunition on this since they're all magical arrows that you pull back. So, and it deals force damage instead of piercing on a hit, so you can get around like resistance to physical damage there. It's also like emits light as well too. So the books, it's way overpowered, like kills giants in one shot and cut through stone and steel. Yeah. Well, and these books were written at like what, 2nd edition or 3rd edition at the time, and so I think the rules and the world at the time was a little bit different in terms of how things operated, right? So alright, so let's go after the bugbear now and hit him. Oh, critical hit! And then let's go ahead and put him off balance. Off balance always means, yes, let's go ahead and do that. Just in case I don't get enough on that attack. Oh, I missed, dang. Oh well. That's okay, the bugbear can go after him. That's a lot, 1980s, yeah. Yeah, I remember the book came out in the 80s. I just couldn't remember like which edition we were at the time. Yeah, I guess it was second edition in the 80s, wasn't it? Yeah. I was reading the first books in 93. Yeah. Yeah, it was the 80s. See, I was reading this book. I still need to finish it. I stopped reading it. I need to go back and finish it. But it's called Slaying the Dragon. It's like an unofficial history of Dungeons and Dragons. It's really fascinating because it tells you some of the like major historical events of the game Dungeons and Dragons, and it talks about the books that were created that TSR have published and all that, and they had talked about how the Salvatore novels came through and everything. So it's really fascinating read. It's interesting read because it's not linear in terms of telling the history of it. It's semi-linear, where it kind of takes a topic of what's happening in that point in time of Dungeons and Dragons as a game, and then kind of expands on that topic and like the different historical points. But then like the next chapter kind of goes back from the beginning and do that. So it's like almost like linear, but topic to topic, and it doesn't go all the way into where Dungeons and Dragons is at now, early on in the book and everything. But it got to the novels, and it was really fascinating to read about. How the novels played a part in, the growing popularity of Dungeons and Dragons, and how the Salvatore novels came through. Like, it was really fascinating because I guess, like, he came up with the character idea of Drizzt, like, on the spot, because the editor pretty much called him and said that she was going into a meeting and she needed to have a sidekick for Wolfgar. And he just, like, came up with a name. And after he produced a manuscript with Drizzt in it, they said that Drizzt needs to be the main character. So it's really fascinating to kind of see how that came about. Okay, sorry, so let's go ahead and do this. That guy is not going... I mean, he's just been... Boom. 2. Okay, you know what, Gale? You know what you're going to do? You're going to try to push that guy.
With ease.
Probably won't be successful, but let's... Oh, you were. Oh, not enough fall damage. Dang it. Oh, well. Let's see here. Loot. Give that to Drizzt. Drizzt will take care of that. Thank you very much. Okay.
I'm ready.
Who's your Drizzt? Ranger? Because he's actually more of a fighter rogue. Drizzt wasn't the main character. No, not in the first book, but he became he eventually became the main character. This was when they were doing the pitch for the first book. And then I think when they did the manuscript for the first book, they said that Drizzt needed to become the main character. So no, the first book wasn't Drizzt being the main character, but he eventually became the main character according to this book here. So I am making a fighter ranger multi-class. I might throw in a barbarian 1 level, maybe, from what I've read. But I really want to do is I want to do like 3 levels of fighter, 9 levels of ranger probably, because I know he's more of a fighter rogue in the books. It's just that Lae'zel's a fighter, Astarion's a rogue, and I've been wanting to play ranger, and so I know, like, mechanically speaking, he's probably not really a ranger, even though he's called a ranger and all that. I definitely want to try him as a ranger, especially with the scimitar wielding piece of him. That's very much a ranger rogue type of thing, because I feel like fighters, they could definitely do scimitars, but they're usually known for being more like board and sword, or some of the heavier weapons too. So, but yeah. Yes, exactly. I think I haven't picked a subclass yet.
Never a dull moment.
Let's see here. I forget what I picked for him. Because it's not subclass. It gets at 3, but he does get, like, I picked Mage Breaker for this one. And then Wasteland Wanderer Cole, because I remember someone saying, like, he spent some time at Icewind Dale. So, like, you can make an argument for a lot of these different things. So I just ended up going with that one because I thought that'd be a lot of fun to do. He's a master of a lot of things, yeah. Drizzt is Superman. Honestly, like, Drizzt just sounds like a really cool character from what I've read. Like, I find it... That's why I want to read the books, because from everything I've read with Drizzt, it's... I find, like, his story could be a lot of fun to read and emulate, especially in Baldur's Gate 3, right? Like, none of the characters from these books are in Baldur's Gate 3, and there's, like, no... I don't think there's any mention of them, or if there is a mention of them, it's going to be in the books that you pick up in the game. And I think maybe there's a mention or maybe like an offhand comment about one of these characters. But yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun to do this. So, but yeah, I know he's more of a fighter, but I want to do a ranger because that's a class I haven't played that I've been interested in playing. And I think it'd be really good as a character to play to kind of balance the party since we already have a fighter and rogue. So, but he's going to be at least 3 levels of fighter to get that subclass. And then, depending on what the other levels of Ranger is, like I might go to a 4th level of fighter just to get a boost in the hit points and an additional feat. It just depends on what the 9th level for Ranger is, because I forget what it is. But definitely not going 5th level, because as a Ranger you get extra attack at 5th level, so there's no reason to go up to 5th level for fighter. So, alright, jump to character turn. Sorry. She only has 2 spells left. Let's go ahead and have her... Let's go ahead and have her do Sacred Flame on the Bugbear here. No. I know he's probably going to make that save, but you never know. Ha! Nice. Good job. Good job, Shadowheart. Drizzt has been twice in Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, like in the books, right? Gloomstalker is subclass and Ranger. Yes, Gloomstalker, I absolutely love that. Like, even Drizzt or no Drizzt, like, I love Gloomstalker. I think it's a really cool subclass, so... mentioned twice in Baldur's Gate 3. So books, right? Like when you go around and look for books. Because remember, there's a lot of references in the books that you find to actual Dungeons and Dragons things. So, for example, one of the most popular modules for Dungeons and Dragons is Lost Mine of Phandelver. And I remember there's an excerpt or description of, I think the Pact of Phandelver, I think, is written in one of the books. I remember reading that. I was like, oh, yeah, because I'm running that game as a Dungeon Master. So I thought Drizzt was mentioned, but I just couldn't remember. It's been a while since I got to that level, because a lot of those references are in, like, Act 2 or Act 3. And I keep, like, restarting this, so... Drizzt is mentioned on gloves that let you dual wield. Oh, really? You know, someone you talk to. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up now. Gloves that let you dual wield. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up because I honestly do not remember those. That's cool. I love little Easter eggs like that they put in there. Well, if we come across those, and someone's like, oh yeah, Drizzt, blah blah blah, and we're like, I'm Drizzt. Okay, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, guys. Like, oh, I'm gonna heal you. Just get it over with already. Yeah, seriously.
Inside! Open the gate!
Alright.
Damn vermin.
Alright, now I am hasting. Yeah, I played Baldur's Gate 3 a lot too. I think I have close to 800 hours now. I've only done full completion, I think, twice, maybe 3 times. But I've kind of started and then restarted, especially when the mods came out. I did the whole, I'm going to like enable all these mods and kind of got boring in Act 1 because you were pretty much a god at that point. So it wasn't like greatly interesting at Act 1. I probably should have just skipped to Act 2 or Act 3 and kind of played around with it, but I'm doing the Drizzt, and then once Patch 8 comes out, I'm going to play my Barbarian Dragonborn that I created in a D&D game, who's also a Path of the Giant, which is the new subclass that's coming out for Barbarian in Patch 8. So once that comes out, I'm going to play that as a playthrough. I still got to do Dark Urge. I've tried to do Honor Mode. That was the other thing. I tried to do Honor Mode, and I've lost, like... I got killed 3 times, restarted another couple of times because I got really upset with what happened with the owl bears. Like, really upset. So that's part of the reason why I haven't, like, finished another playthrough, is because I was trying to do Honor Mode. Now I'm at a point I'm like, you know, if I got to Act 3 in Honor Mode and I died in that, like, I would just be really upset. So I don't think I'm going to do Honor Mode, because I feel like that's a lot of investment trying to beat the game, and then if you get that close and you don't beat it, like, you have to start all over to try to get that trophy, right? So 800 hours, completed 1 Honor Mode. Yeah, I'm going Hexblade or Bladesinger for Patch 8. Yes. I don't have any interest in playing Bladesinger. I get why people love Bladesinger. I don't have any interest in it. I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, if I'm going to play a spellcaster, I want to play spellcaster. I get why it's a cool spellcaster for some people, like being able to do, you know, sword fighting, melee, do that sword and sorcery type of thing. Just not my style. So more power to anybody who likes to play that. It's just never had any sort of interest to me whatsoever. But Hexblade, I've heard, you know, I've looked into Hexblade, and it's actually a lot of, it's really interesting. I think that'd be a fun one to do for sure. And I know that's a very popular one for Warlocks too. Actually, let's just go ahead and take everything and sell it to the goddamn gnome druid, who is an asshole. Okay. And then, here you go. I have to skip some things in Honor Mode. Yeah. I probably should. Like, that's what I thought about too, is like, I don't have to do everything, like, I just have to complete it in Honor Mode, right? Like, I don't have to, like, complete certain quests or anything. So I thought about just doing kind of like a speed run at some point. Yeah, sorry, hold on, let me, oh yeah, hold on, forgot I need to have those guys back in my party. Metal Fort, Goblin Bow, that's good. Oh, tracker, okay. I should probably get Lae'zel and then go. I think we blew this guy, didn't we? Yeah, 1 and 16. Okay. A few levels of Bard. Probably, right? Hey, anytime. Thanks for joining in the chat. I appreciate it. You're more welcome to come back on and chat more about Drizzt and Baldur's Gate 3. Usually when I stream, it's usually Baldur's Gate 3 or something D&D related. So if you ever want to just, you know, jump in the chat and chat about any of that stuff, you're more welcome to at any time. So have fun. Thanks for jumping in. I'm going to go get Lae'zel, and then I'm going to call it a night, so. Oh, constantly inspires the allies. That makes sense. I think Fighter has something like that, too. Probably not to the same extent as Bard, obviously, since they have Bardic Inspiration, but I think there is a Battle Master fighting. What's it called? Fighting style, I think is what it's called, where you can inspire, like commanding presence or something like that, if I remember correctly. PC. I am on PlayStation actually, so not PC. But when Patch 8 comes out, it won't matter, right?
The thing's dangerous. Your skull pound. Get rid of.
Yeah.
Lay tight, Nymissa.
Oh, because he's Drow? Is that right? See, I need to like let some of these dialogue play through because this is the first time I'm playing as a Drow, and I'm getting some different dialogue options now. So, Battle Master, yeah. Yeah, I remember it was Battle Master. I just couldn't remember which feat it was, or like what they call it, because I know it's like fighting style feat or something like that. But yeah, it's like commanding presence or something like that. Wow. Okay. I don't want to kill the tieflings. Can't like. I mean, I guess Gale. Why are they not part of this conversation? Can Gale not talk to them? Like maybe he can be like, "Hey, cool it." I guess not. That's weird that they're not part of it. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, 5. As long as I don't get nat 1, right? Dude, we shall play together. Sounds good.
Delays.
Come. I met.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
I feel like Drizzt wouldn't be condescending to say please, but Lae'zel is also not the most pleasant. But that's okay. Man, they don't like Drow, do they? Interesting.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
Get me down. The tadpole hasn't, but the long. My
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
What's
It is
this?
many. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gate tadpole, we
that
must
PlayStation
report
5?
to a
Oh, there you
master
go.
of
Nice.
purification. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Maybe I can't.
Very well.
I
The
know,
Hornblows mentioned A
Shadowheart.
crash must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. I will be at your camp.
Yeah. I get it. He'll be at the camp, blah, blah, blah. Now, short bow, I think, is still not as damaging as a light crossbow, so hopefully we'll get a better bow here.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
There we go. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get ready. I guess I don't have to go into the Emerald Grove yet, because I don't think there's anything that's really time sensitive. Like, it'll wait as I'm doing long rests and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of wait around here. Let me go ahead and pick up. I know there's a couple of things I can pick up here. Yeah. I think there's one other thing, if I remember correctly. Then I'll call on night, because it is getting late for me. And I am getting oh so tired, so. So all dialogue has to. Drizzt is a paladin and spirit. He's long. I know Drizzt is pretty much like one of everything, right? Has to be a good guy. Yeah, that's what I did. For the most part, I just kind of went through all the dialogue options with that one as well. But yeah, I figured he probably would do all the good dialogue options, which I typically tend to do, regardless of what kind of character I'm playing. I don't like to do the dick dialogues unless I'm doing something like really funny. But even then, like, I don't do that very often. So, all right. Well, I'm going to call it a night. So thank you all for coming in and chatting. He's the best. Yeah. I can't wait to read the books and learn a little bit more about him. So all the things I've read online so far, I really enjoy it. So, all right. Well, thank you all very much, and I'll see you later.